Hello my friends, my name is Victor Fursov. I am a research entomologist, beekeeper and teacher, and this is my channel. And today, June 15, 2023, and I'm here near the Kiev National University, Taras Shevchenko National University, and near the park of Taras Shevchenko, in the most center, in the downtown of city of Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. And by the way, I am a biologist. I am working in the Institute of Zoology of National Academy of Sciences in Kiev. Just today is evening time. Use this opportunity to visit Taras Shevchenko Park just a little bit for relaxation, for fresh air after a pretty hot day, more than 26 degrees Celsius. I decided to come here to tell you a story about Kiev and about insects. Yes, because I am entomologist. I'm studying insects, and this is my subject. My subject is actually small parasitic wasps. They're pretty invisible because they're flying everywhere like plankton. They're very tiny, about just 1 millimeter and less size. So they're really invisible, but they're living not as a plankton in the sea or in the water. Some of them live in the water, but they're living somewhere in the grass, on trees and shrubs. They're flying between trees and shrubs like plankton, and they're invisible, but scientists, entomologists, they can recognize them, and I as well can identify them to the species level, to recognize the species biodiversity of small parasitic wasps. Yes, world of insects is subdivided to phytophagous insects and parasitic insects, kleptoparasitic insects, and some others, by the way, detritivores and others. But I'm involved in the study of parasitic world, of studying egg parasitoids and small calcid wasps. And these stories are on my channel. By the way, today we had already a couple times, more than 2 times, 3 times maybe, air alert siren, yes, because of war is continuing in Ukraine. So Ukraine is protecting its land in the south part of Ukraine, in the east part of Ukraine, and it's hard time. So that's why I even use this opportunity to come to Taras Shevchenko to listen to some birds and to relax for a few minutes. It's a precious time, because in a siren alert time, people becoming nervous. Some people come into the metro station or subway station. Some people not coming because metro station is far away or just doesn't exist nearby. So people just pray for God and for the fortune, becoming just hostages of the situation. But nevertheless, if you have opportunity to visit a refuge place, some people are coming, running over there, because explosions still continue in the Ukraine. You see here some birds, because some birds living here in Taras Shevchenko Park, some gave already some chicks, and this is just precious time of some suns. And as entomologists, as I said to you, what's about insects? Insects were everywhere because now it's a June time. That's why I do not worry all the time about the war situation. You see here more or less peaceful time. We have trolley buses, we have cars here, because we have a good air defense system all around Kiev, especially evening and night time. It's very important, because noise of alert system sometimes coming in the middle of night, so it's quite difficult. But what's about insects? Now it's a June time and insects were flying everywhere around, especially beginning of June, beginning of summer. That's time for beetles, for butterflies, and for beetles such as a superfamily Scarabaeidae or Scarabaeidae or chaffer beetles. Are not already May chaffer beetles, but June chaffer beetles. Especially now, it's time for hairy chaffers. and they're coming and they're flying everywhere around us. And I already collected some of them yesterday. I got some of them in my plastic box. That's why it's quite important in a summertime for entomologists and for amateurs to keep some plastic jars, some plastic boxes to collect some small or big insects. I didn't see actually till now rhinoceros beetles, only chafer beetles. This is species Anoxia pilosa, hairy chafer beetle. They're flying intensively in different regions of Kiev. We're living even here near Taras Shevchenko Park. So they're flying very well. They're making noise. They're absolutely not dangerous because they're eating a little bit grass everywhere around. Grass is good enough everywhere here, so that's why they're just a small piece of a trophic chain for birds, for another animals who are living in the underground and who can collect them just when they are flying, for pets as well, especially in evening time. So that's why. So quite funny, especially for children. But not May chafer beetles. May chafer beetles are widely spread, especially around Kiev in May time. I have not seen them totally in May. But June beetles, they're quite common. So when darkest fall down, will be darkening about 9 o'clock or 9 o'clock p.m. They will be flying everywhere around. So they're pretty common. And so they're hairy, they're a little bit noisy, and they're absolutely not dangerous. So write in comments if you have these beetles in your area, in your city. I'm pretty sure if you're watching me from Ukraine, you know this beetle. If you're watching me from Europe, write me what species do you have in your location. Or if you're watching me from Asia, write me about your kind of beetles which you can recognize, you can find, can collect in evening time or in night time in your area. So crowding very well, not dangerous, you see, keeping me for fingers. So that's why, as I said, important to have container, small container or big one container to collect some with small holes. If you are walking a little bit somewhere in evening time or before dark, so collect some insects. Wait. Take them to a container. Yeah. Or you can have aquarium net for collecting. Even I collected also parasitoids near my institute. I collected some parasitic wasps on flowering rosa. Now it's time for rosa flowering everywhere around. Rosa is not too much attracting pollinators because it's with artificial rose. Artificially rose doesn't have pollen at all. But some wild rose, like wild dog rose, these flowers attracting different pollinators, but wild dog rose already out of flowers. But near the tree I collected parasitoids, as I said. You see here, I'm coming also with petri dish, and my parasitoid is sitting here inside petri dish. You can recognize big wasp. This is a big parasitic wasp. It's not stinging wasp, because this wasp is not stinging at all. But this is Ichneumonidae wasp. Ichneumonidae wasp. Pretty long, maybe 2 centimeters long, with a long ovipositor. Yeah, and this species was crawling around near the bark of a tree, near the down part of a tree. I put it in the petri dish for better pictures, and I took already some videos just at my job place just for YouTube, so you can see it very soon on my channel. And also I put it together to show it you, because it's quite easy to show it not in a tube, and more space for this wasp, so she can crawl around. And this is female, yeah, Ichneumonidae wasp. See, quite a big one. Yeah, you see, more than my thumb, nearly my finger. You see, about 2 centimeter size. Last year I showed you some Megarrhiza, which I collected near my house, but this is not Megarrhiza. But this is also Ichneumonidae wasp of the same family, Ichneumonidae. Huge family, more than 100 species, and many, just most of species they have a larger size, so easier to show you. And they're absolutely safe, so I can take it in my hands, despite the long ovipositor. This Ichneumonidae wasp, they are not stinging at all. Where is my camera? Camera is here. And this is Parasitic Wasp, because as I said, I'm studying Parasitic Wasp, but this is big one which I'm not studying. Some 2 specialists in my department were studying these Parasitoids, because I study Calcid Wasp. Calcid Wasp are the smallest, but the Ichneumonidae Wasp are the biggest. So these are insects which I wanted to show you pretty briefly, with noise everywhere around, but fortunately without explosions. Yes, at least we can joke now and hope for future. Trust to our army, trust to army of Ukraine, and say Ukraine forever. Ukraine will win. So watch my channel, subscribe, press like, and write your comments. If you're interested, write in comments which insects are interesting for you. And you see Park Shevchenko, Taras Shevchenko Park, Kiev National University is pretty safe place with people walking around. That's why I came here. So not to Krishchatik, where it's too noisy because of cars, not inside the park where too many people with children. But here you have recognized many young people walking around in evening time, because it's a little bit cool now in evening, a nice time to meet, enjoy life, and say Ukraine is forever. Would like to see you soon on my channel. Ukraine will win. Bye bye.